So here we have the Toyota Aygo on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you inside the car to run through some controls first of all. Just briefly before we run through some controls, I think it's well worth seeing the boot space in this car. Given the fact that it's a small car, we've got a very deep boot, and you can increase this space even further by folding down the 50-50 split folding rear seats as well. Okay, now that we're inside the car, I'm going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, I have the rev counter. We have the speedometer in the middle, along with the fuel gauge, as you can see. You can change the information displayed in that central section by pressing this button here, and you will get the total miles for the car. And as you can see for yourself, they are 17,112. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have phone controls on the right-hand side and cruise control as well. And on the left-hand side, the stereo controls for the car. The main stereo is all touchscreen and can be found over in the centre, of course. We're on the audio menu at the moment. You can see we've got FM, AM and DAB radio, USB input, Bluetooth audio so you can stream your music wirelessly, and auxiliary input as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music. You can pair your phone up here. And there are certain Toyota friendly apps that can be projected up onto this screen. And you can have, for example, satellite navigation should you do that. If I pop the vehicle into reverse, you'll also see a full colour reversing camera to go along with the parking sensor, so very easy to park with that. Working our way down, we have the hazard warning lights and the climate control. So you can adjust the temperature within the car, you can increase and decrease the fan speed, you can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in just here, and when you're happy with those settings, that button turns your air conditioning on, and you'll see that it says it's on down in that bottom left hand corner there. Or hit auto. The car will now take control of the direction of the air and the fan speed to maintain that temperature for you. Any manual adjustment will override that straight away and then allow you to put it back on your own settings up here as well. Beneath that, we have a 12-volt charging socket, USB input and auxiliary input, and then the 5-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call either of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.